Hello friends, are you as tired of seeing this needlepoint canvas as I am? Probably more so. This has been interesting. So I was going gangbusters on this canvas and making great progress. Oh my, I skipped a stitch. Ignore this for just a second. I'm going to mess up my basket weave, but clearly I was having trouble seeing this when I stitched up here. So I made such great progress on this canvas when I was working on the can itself. I outlined this for shadow stitching just to be able to finish it, turn it under. I'm going to make it into an ornament. And since I got to this outer portion, I have just slowed down so much. So I'm filming this to A, produce some content, but B, make myself work on this canvas. So I had a very busy weekend. I did not stitch much, and I think that that has helped contribute to the length of time that this portion of this, just this outside shadow stitching is just taken an inordinate amount of time. So I am going to try, assuming I can stitch, my word, I'm going to try to just get this committed and knocked out and not permit myself to work on anything else until I get this done. So I'm going to work on this for a little bit. I clearly am not stitching very well when I've got this I have a little setup so that I can film, and it's not very conducive to seeing well. So I'm going to take off the video and just work on this. But all of that to say, I do feel like there is an excitement curve, if you will, with a project. And I've noticed this in my knitting and needlepoint as well, where I'm very excited at the beginning. It's kind of like the opposite of a standard deviation curve. So you start out super excited, high on the curve when you start, because you're obviously excited to start something. And so you work, and then you kind of hit a trough, I feel like. And that's normally, for me, mid project, where I've gotten sort of over the color changes and the things that were getting me motivated. And now I'm just like in a slog portion. But generally, my excitement goes back up as I get closer to completion. This particular canvas has not followed that same excitement curve. I was super excited to start it, loved doing it, and then my interest is just completely troughed with this outside. So I think I just need to buckle down and get it done. That way I can move on to something else because I'm just ready for this to be done. So that is my commitment to myself this evening, is just get as much of this outside as done as possible and just stay uber focused on it. The other thing that I've noticed is I have missed a couple of stitches, which it does happen. And so I do have a magnifier that I will go through sometimes and look just to make sure. But I can tell that I've missed a little spot here in this dark gray, and I think there's one over here somewhere as well. So I will, right here. It's just interesting where you can just miss something every once in a while. So what my strategy is I'll work some white, and then I'll reward myself with fixing that and some more white, and then fix that one, and then I think it'll be done pretty soon. So hopefully you don't have to see this anymore until I'm working on the big F finishing and making this into an ornament. So hopefully you don't have to see any more needle pointing on this until it's done. So thanks for sticking around, and I hope to share a finished object with you soon. Have a great night. Hope you're doing something fun.